What happened yesterday at the premises of the BBC in India comes as a shock to all of us because it ruins the image of India in the world. The Prime Minister who celebrates little known awards, I'll give you an example, Philip Kotler Award, never heard before, never heard after. He craves for endorsements from foreign countries. But if a foreign publication, a foreign media house exposes his own past, he first bans that documentary, then goes about unleashing his agencies on these organizations. In this case, it's the BBC. Calls them part of a conspiracy hatched abroad against him. He doesn't realize there have been prime ministers before him. There will definitely be prime ministers after him. And if BBC is a part of a foreign conspiracy, why did you raid Dainik Bhaskar, News Click, News Laundry, NDTV, The Wire, The Quint? The list is endless. Were they all part of a foreign conspiracy? And if everybody is a part of a foreign conspiracy, where is your foreign policy? Is your foreign policy so weak that anybody can conspire against the mother of democracy called India? Yes, India is the mother of democracy, but unfortunately, India's Prime Minister is the father of hypocrisy, which came out very clearly yesterday. In the World Press Freedom Index, India was 142 in 2021, and in 2022, India slipped down to 150. I don't know what will happen in 2023 after what happened yesterday at the BBC. And this is the toolkit of Mr. Narendra Modi. Whether it's a business house, whether it's a port, whether it's an airport, whether it's a media house, his pilot team will go first, which will be an agency. Then his friend will come, Mr. Adani, will take over like it happened in many ports and airports, and in some cases also in some media houses. This toolkit stands exposed. Unfortunately for Mr. Modi, Mr. Adani can't take over the BBC. Well, to the best of my knowledge, he can't. Mr. Modi doesn't even understand the BBC's revenue model. It's not a profit and loss kind of a revenue model. The BBC works on the license fees which every subscriber pays to a post office in United Kingdom. That money is handed over by the post office to the BBC to run its day-to-day expenses. They do not depend on advertisements, first of all. Where is the Indian Income Tax Department? How does it come into the picture? I don't understand. I'm sure even Modi ji doesn't understand. He doesn't need to understand. He just needs to unleash his agencies on these media houses because they have dared to talk about his own past. So if anybody talks about Mr. Modi's past, that media house, its present and its future will be destroyed by Mr. Modi's agencies, his frontal organizations. Unfortunately for Mr. Modi, Hindenburg doesn't have an office in India to the best of my knowledge. Perhaps Mr. Modi should consider opening branches of ED, IT and SFIO and CBI to all the countries so that Hindenburgs can be shut up. The Congress party supports the statement of the Editors Guild of India and will not tolerate these brazen attempts to shut independent media voices in India.